Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's 7:30 in the morning, time for the big show on Monday, 13th of July, or July 13, however you prefer it. Today we are talking SpaceX. I'm all in, but I'm all in by catching a falling knife carefully. Way better than Ron Barron. Tons better than Cathy Wood, and I'll prove it to you on this morning's show. We are beating the market again. We are talking SpaceX this morning. What it's all about. Are you the exit plan for billionaires and even a trillionaire? Is that what you are? Are you simply meat on the grinder, or are you here to invest in buying a great business at the right price at the right time? Well, we're going to discuss all of that this morning, plus oil, plus the war in Iran, the Strait of Hormuz. Many things will be answered for you this morning. What about crypto? Is that ready to explode or dump even further? What's my position? Am I all in? Well, yes, I've gone from selling crypto at the top to buying back in to $10 to nearly $30,000 in just a couple of weeks. We're building a position. We're catching falling knives all over the place, but we're catching them carefully. Get ready for the big show. It's going to be a very exciting morning. We have a world premiere song of the day to take a little break from the stock market at the end of all this. You won't want to miss it. Something very, very special in my days as the world piano man. In fact, wearing Sir Elton John's actual jacket he wore in Candle in the Wind. That's coming up tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are around the world, right after this. And if you watch to the end of that special Never Seen Before world premiere, it'll take you to the extra channel, which will bring you right back to the next major event. So it's all coming up today on the big show. So tap the like button. Have you done that? Have you considered subscribing? Have you done that? Join us, the most honest, real live channel in the world. Unquestionably, we have the highest engagement rate of any channel in the world. 98% of our live viewers are members. We've beaten the market 3 years in a row. Why? Because we're not sponsored by anyone. We're not influenced by anyone. We tell you the truth. As I've always said, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it and be honest with yourself. It really is that simple. Today is a big news and a SpaceX special. If you're watching later, you can skip through this. Everybody else, you've got a couple of minutes now to tap the like button and also get ready for the main event, which is coming up after this show in a minute. This is our world premiere, never seen before, wearing Sir Elton John's jacket. You've not seen this. Look at this, folks. I'm going to give you this on the screen. During this this little build-up, let me see if it brings it up. During this little build-up for some... that's not working very well. Let's try that again. During this little build-up... There you go. During this little build-up here, I'm going to give you the link to this. You might want to just bookmark it because that's where we go at the end of today's show. A world premiere, never seen before footage. You're going to like this one. It's already had 350,000 on a test stream. 350,000 views on a test stream. That's right. My biggest ever views on any video on my channel on a test stream. What does that mean? Well, you'll find out right after this show this morning. So during this little break, I'm going to give you the link to that. I'll be right back in a few seconds. I'll put it in the chat right now. Go and bookmark it. At the end of this event, SpaceX special, it'll take you there to a world premiere. Let's get ready for the big show. Let's get ready right into it now. It's time for showtime. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It is time for a SpaceX special this morning. SPCX. I am buying. I am building a big position, maybe up to $500,000. I'm catching a knife. I'm catching a falling knife, but I'm catching a falling knife carefully. Way better than Cathie Wood from ARK Invest. Just yesterday, or in fact a couple of days ago, Cathie Wood reshuffles portfolio of head of Q2, buys SpaceX, way more than I paid for it, Eli Lilly, Meta, Pears, AMD, Roku. Interesting, right? But are all retail overbuying and buying at the wrong time? Let's talk about SpaceX. So let me share with you my portfolio and give qualification to what I'm saying here this morning. This is my money. This is my brokerage account. I also have a Roth IRA. I have the ISA and the Robinhood UK. Everything is on the screen. There's nothing else anywhere else. All in one portfolio, all in one place. I don't have cash in the bank. This is my entire wealth. And I have gone from $5,000 live on the show in front of you as I'm showing all my screens as I open them. And we're now at $778,000. This is my real money, my real positions, no options, no shorts, no guessing, no gambling. We've beaten the market 3 years in a row by some good measure, just by buying the S&P 500 and Coca-Cola. No one has come close, and they're not going to, because we find it very easy to make money. It really is that simple, because if you're not influenced by anybody, if you're not sponsored by anybody, if you're just here to tell the truth and not do things for clicks and stuff like that, just to share your real journey. I've been investing since I was 17 with Barclays Bank. I have a bit of experience with it, and it's worked out very nicely indeed. So let's get back to our positions and qualify exactly where we start today. So if we go to my actual portfolio, stocks and ETFs, year to date, we are now up 204%. That doesn't seem quite right. Bloody hell, 204%. I'm sure there is an error there. That is not, I mean, we've done really well. We've 4x the market, but we're not 200% up. That's a bit mental. Not quite sure what's reading there, but no, we're about 30% up on the year. So we 4x the market. Okay, we've done great. We're not 200% up on the year to date, or maybe we are. Maybe I've just lost count of how much money we've made. Anyway, no, that's not quite the case. I don't know quite why it's saying that. But anyway, I'm not going to argue. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've made more money than I thought I had. Anyway, if we look at the S&P 500 and we can see where the S&P 500 is, it's at 9.54. Is that great? Not particularly. It's an average year. It's an okay year. And considering we're in the middle of an AI explosion and SpaceX, it's actually rubbish. Politicians will tell you the market is booming and we're all getting rich. Well, they are, because they're doing lots of inside trades. You're not. But anyway, it's a very average year. But I'll go and look at that again, because that made me smile. Year to date, I'm up 204%. I mean, I'll take it. Robinhood know best. Maybe I am up 204%. I mean, we have made a real ton of money this year. Anyway, if we go to the 1 year, 1,474%. So, okay, it reminded me of a weather report we had a few years ago when they said the weather in New York today is 25 degrees. The weather in Dallas is 2,476 degrees. Everybody's dead. Well, basically, everybody's insanely rich if that's the case. I'm at 1,470. I should make a video. I am making a video. I'm up 1,474% in a year just by buying the S&P. I'm not just the greatest investor in the world. I'm the greatest investor in existence in the universe. We might as well say it if that's the case. All right, we should make a video out of that, shouldn't we? Anyway, assuming that's not completely accurate, I mean, I mean, we could guess, couldn't we? Anyway, let's scrolling on down to our position. We are no longer in margin. We've paid all our margin off and we're holding cash. Why not short-term treasuries? Well, the reason for not short-term treasuries, SGov at the moment, because I'm buying aggressively. And if you're in and out of stocks every 5 seconds, short-term treasury doesn't make that much sense. It's better to have cash because you're literally in and out every few minutes. There isn't really much point. So I've got no margin, tons of cash, $250,000. We're making so much money. We've forgotten it should be illegal. Anyway, let's look at our positions. We've got Bitcoin. My overall crypto portfolio was at $10 a few weeks ago. We're now at 28.7. We're building a position from the bottom using tax harvesting, using lots. We are beating the market. We're beating everything. We're looking really good with our crypto. So let's have a look at it. I'm up on Bitcoin, but I have buy orders. I can't share them with you. They are for my Discord Electrum members and my YouTube, my Discordians, Discord and YouTube Electrum members. We don't advertise it here. We're not here for clicks. We're not here to go, we're all going to get rich today, but we are getting rich by doing it quietly behind closed doors. You can join us. The link's at the top. It's a couple of bucks. Why is it only a couple of bucks when it's worth over 100? It's because we're not here to sell it, right? Quite frankly, we pick you. You don't pick us. We want the best people to join us. We've got whales and small investors, all good people, all honest, transparent, no one selling, pushing anything. We're here to help each other, and that's why we are a very tight winning community. If you want to join us and be part of the family, you can. You come for an interview process, and we select the best people, and you'll never pay more. It never goes up in price. There's no inflation. We value you, not your subscription. We're not here to sell you. We're here to build a family with you in it if you are the right person for us. Okay, so Bitcoin, we're up on it. XRP, we're down 3%. No big shakes. Most people are down 30, 40, 50%. We're down just 3%. We sold at the top, bought on the bottom. We're happy with this. And I've got buy orders all the way down to buy much more. I've got, as you saw, nearly 800 grand, not far from a million now, to buy all this. But we're not buying. We've got orders much lower. Solana. I'm buying Solana. I've got a good position. It's all staked, all locked away, making me money. Very, very nice indeed. As is my Ethereum, and we're hardly down. On Ethereum, we're actually up. We're staking it all, and we're making money. Let's go into our stock position. SGov, I'm out of SGov at the moment because I'm simply using my cash to buy and trade and build positions. So it's happening too quick to be even bothered with being in SGov. There really is no need. I can be trading far quicker at the moment. And as you do pay a small management fee, if you're in and out every few seconds, it doesn't make sense. You have to be in for at least a few days to make it make sense on that basis. All right. The S&P 500, we made so much money from the S&P this year. It was crazy. We took our profit. You can see how much we're up. 17,000%, as you just saw there a few seconds ago. Anyway, we're out of the S&P 500 at the moment, and we're not passive investors who buy every month regardless of the price. It's ridiculous. It's going to fall at least 20%, so we're not going to be in that. Coca-Cola. Look what happened this morning. One of those perfect examples of why I'm not in Coca-Cola right now. And I've made more money from Coke this year than anything. It's going to $90, but not before a pullback. It runs up, it dumps, it runs up, it dumps. We're not going to end up being out with the money, locked in a losing position when there's so many opportunities to make money. So no, we're out of Coca-Cola right now. It's getting too close to its pullback position before the $90 run up. So we're not going to be, at least I'm not anyway, I'm not in Coca-Cola right now. I'm not going to give away all my free money. Okay, VUG, which is the S&P on steroids, we're out of that, expecting that to go down. SpaceX, Virgin Galactic. Now we're on to the meat and the bones of the show. We're talking about Virgin Galactic and SpaceX today, and we are all in this now. So let me share with my position. I bought one share. I was only given one share on IPO day. This is what you do on IPO day. What? Name the film. Name the film. This is what you do on new issue day. This is what you do on new issue day, followed by eating something. What did he eat? Name the movie and what did he eat? 10 points in the chat if you get it right. Okay, all right. You might win something. You never know. It's worth having a go, isn't it? Anyway, so let's have a look at SpaceX. We got one share on the IPO, new issue day, and we couldn't get any more than that. And I would have sold it all at 220. That was my target, and I was right. It went to 229. I would have been out. I would have, and I would have ended up buying, selling it and buying down on the dip. I didn't get allocated it, so I waited, and I ended up doing exactly the same thing just a week or so later. So that's what I've done. I've now got in SpaceX 57,503, 401 shares of SpaceX. Pretty much right where I wanted to be in the IPO. I wanted 800 shares. That's my allocation in balance of my portfolio. We've got 401, so we're halfway there at the price that I wanted to pay. That shows you discipline and patience always pays off. All right, so we got a nice average. We're up on it. Yeah, very nice indeed. We're up on it. We're going to talk about the real value, the real price, the liquidity. I bought better than Cathie Wood. I'm always paying a better price than Cathie Wood. I'm always paying a better price than Michael Saylor. And I'm always paying a better price than Tom Lee. Always. You can actually go and check that, by the way. Right, so we're up on SpaceX. But what if it goes down? Well, it probably will, and we'll come on to that in a minute. I'm ready to double and double and double to find the bottom. I always get the bottom. I never even try to sell the top. All right, that's how you make money, buying the bottom, not by selling the top. The top doesn't exist. Virgin Galactic, we now have full control over this stock. I've put together 8 of the biggest retail investors in the world. We're buying this, we're owning it, we're moving it, we control it. We're going to give the shorts a big kick up the arse and short squeeze them out of here. We've got 40% short interest. This is like GameStop on steroids, early doors, all right? How much have I got of this? $77,000, and I'm down 0.36. But we're doubling. We're in control of Virgin Galactic. You can't stop it. There's nothing you can do. The shorters have no power here. You have no power here. They do. They have no power whatsoever anymore. They think they do, and they like to boast about it on social media, but they're just sitting in their mum's back bedroom, in their Reddit room, talking absolute BS. We have control because we have the money and the investors to control it, and that's exactly what we are doing. All right, so there is our position. Now let's focus on SpaceX first of all. So let me come back into SpaceX. Why am I buying SpaceX? Am I buying rockets? No. What am I buying then? I'm buying Starlink, the future price of Tesla, and AI data centers. I think this could be the leader in the space. But price you pay is essential. Price is what you pay. Value is what you end up with. Value is what you get. Pay any price and you never make any money. Those that pay $229 might spend the rest of their lives out of the money, making no money at all. We do have some very large price projections with the banks and institutions. So I've been having a word with the banks, and I've been finding out what these numbers actually are. So I'm going to share with you some numbers that you might find quite interesting. So we got Raymond James, and I've reached out for comment, $800 a share. This is according to the Financial Times. We've checked it. It does look accurate. I'm trying to get Raymond James for an interview. $800. This is the most bullish we've seen on SpaceX. Very, very high indeed. Now, banks, institutions who I do have access to regularly, Morgan Stanley have come out with $300, whereas Deutsche Bank, $255. This is a 12-month target, by the way. JP Morgan, 225, Goldman Sachs, 205, Citi, 200, and our worst, most bearish case is 131. Just below our IPO price. So we are very, very close. So the risk to reward is there for me. Now then, am I expecting it to go lower and ignoring what these people are saying? Yeah, I am actually. I can see it going below. What is the real value, the real intrinsic value of SpaceX? What does it actually earn? What is it actually worth now? About 60, maybe $70 right now. That fluctuates, of course. Right now, that's what it's worth. However, you're never going to be able to buy a stock like this for intrinsic value. You're just not. It will never exist. It will never get there. People will always buy the future of this stock. So really, $100 is kind of my baseline. That's where I'd like to buy the whole thing. And if it goes lower, I just sit around and wait and buy a bit more if I can. If I'm fully in, well, I'm fully in, and eventually I'll earn some more money from somewhere and I'll buy a bit more. But really, $100 is my all-in position. We're at 143. Now, forget we were at 229. That doesn't matter. That makes it look cheap, but it's not really, of course, because 229 was ridiculous. And anyone who paid that, and people did, of course, are now sitting there holding the bag for the rest of their lives, more than likely. Anyway, we're at, because don't forget, at 229, there's a chance when we go back there, there'll be further dilution. So you won't get your money back. All right? So pay 229 in the future, yeah. 229 then, no, because we're probably going to dilute. Elon is going to keep coming back to you and taking your money off you. So be very, very careful. Ron Barron has already done it. Meet Kevin has already told you to buy it. It's going to $1,000 and all this kind of nonsense. Why? Because he was a seed investor. He was there at the beginning. So of course he wants you to buy it. The greatest meme stock in the world, he called it. What an opportunity. I mean, just the fact he's saying the meme stock is just insane to even talk about. But anyway, there you go. So SpaceX is a good idea. It's not a great business now. Starlink's a great business. Everything else, not so much. But at the right price, you can make some money. I want to be in this. I think this could be the #1 AI data center space play. So for me, I'm always choosing the best. I don't need 100 stocks. I don't need to diversify. I don't do a hedging. I don't buy gold. I don't do stop losses. I don't want to be selling on the way down. I want to be buying more. I don't protect myself. I go all in. I buy with conviction. I don't dollar cost average. I buy the way I mean to own. Okay? I don't buy anything I can't hold for 20 years. All right? Even though I might trade it in 10 seconds. The point is, I don't buy anything I can't own for 20 years. So right now, I've started to buy SpaceX. Let's have a look at the way that the market is talking about this. So first of all, I wanted to share this with you. So Cathie Wood has been buying more. Now, she's been paying more money. She was getting ahead of herself. They always do, these people. They're absolutely rubbish. Remember, and it's worth noting, that retail investors have more power than most hedge fund managers, Wall Street managers, because they have many more regulations, rules to follow. They're restricted. They can get sued. There's all sorts of stuff they can't do that you can. So when you complain the system is against you and the whole world's, it's just tough being an investor and all the rest of it, and all the big boys are out to get you and dump on you, it's absolute nonsense. They don't even know or care you exist. They're there to control money, not to make money. And that sounds crazy, but it's true. By controlling it, you make money by default. You, a retail investor, are trying to make money. They're trying to control it. They want experiences. You want the latest pair of trainers. It's a different way of thinking. The rich get richer. The poor get poorer. The rich buy assets and control them. The poor buy stuff and end up throwing it in the bin. All right? It's a different mindset. If you want to be a rich person, you have to associate with rich people and think like a rich person. If you want to be a poor person, hang out with your mates down the mall, buy a few bits and bobs in the shop, and hang out in the worst bar in town. And you'll get information and advice from other poor people and end up exactly where you started, at zero. If you want to be rich, talk to rich people, associate with rich people, and think like a rich person. Money is power. Money is not for spending. Money is power. And when money makes money, then you spend some of it. Until money makes money and it's multiplying for you, you have no business in running out spending it. And if you do, you'll end up with no money. All right, so Cathie Wood has started to buy, but we know Cathie Wood. I think she's rubbish. She's selfish. She's greedy. I can't stand the woman. If I'm honest, I couldn't care less for her. I don't like her. I think she lies half the time, makes stuff up. Very, very smart, way smarter than me, knows more than me. But the difference is, I tell you how it is. She's influenced by so many things. And, I mean, I don't even know if she would know her own name. Anyway, everything about Cathie Wood is just a bloody great performance. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest, largest largest purchase during the last week by value is Elon Musk's SpaceX. So she's been paying a lot more for SpaceX than me, adding a combined 349,000 shares across ARK, ARKQ, ARKW, ARKX for 52.1 million. She's also been buying other things, but I thought I would just show you that the big players are buying. But remember what they do with it. They tell you we're buying, and then the moment you turn around, they'll sell it on you, and you won't even see it coming. So just understand that's what's going on. This is what is more interesting. We've got two ends of the spectrum. We've got Ron Barron, we've got Ross Gerber, we've got people like Meet Kevin telling you to buy it's going to $1,000 and we should all just keep buying SpaceX regardless of price because they were all in it when it was pennies and they're making so much money. It's ridiculous and they can't lose. All right. Simple as that. You are their exit plan and they are exiting and there's more exits to come. On the other hand, like I said, from 229 down to 143, it gets interesting. I think 100 is probably about the bottom because I don't see people allowing it to go any lower. And if they did, I'd just buy even more of it. But anyway, this is the other side of the coin. You got people saying you should buy it, and then you got people saying you shouldn't. And they're equally influencing and pumping and dumping the same thing. So they're actually the same story, even if they're the opposite. SpaceX built to separate retail investors from their money. George Noble. This is interesting. It's a flavor of the video today. It wasn't built to separate retail investors. That's implying, and I know why people do this, they come out and they try to either follow the pumpers like ARK Invest or Ron Barron or Ross Gerber or Meet Kevin. Buy, we're all going to get rich. There's that kind of story. Or there's the doom and gloom. They're all in the same club. They're all achieving the same goal. You just have they just come at you in a different way. Either way is rubbish, but it does provide us with some idea of what the market is going to do and how it works, even if they are at the end of the spectrum. So you're getting people say, retail investors, it's going to separate you from your money. Well, it might do if you invest badly. If you bought 229, well, it did. But no one on our show did that because a lot of my audience like to see what I'm doing, not to say they follow me. They shouldn't follow me. But I was saying I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and I waited and waited and waited, and now I've started to buy. And for me, this is a small position. I could build it up to $500,000, and that'll be all around the $100 if we get there. But anyway, there it is. So there's not a conspiracy theory going on. There's not a big retail is being separated from their money and everyone's out to steal from you and everyone's trying to rob you. They don't even care or even know you exist. They're not even bothered. All right? It's not the case at all. But it's a story that gets everybody fired up and excited, which makes them buy or dump or short or sell. Either way, it ends up back with the money. It ends up back where it started. So SpaceX shares have fallen about 28% from their post-IPO closing. You see me post it on the thumbnail today, above the 200. Prompting veteran investor George Noble to renew his bearish stance and warn that the stock faces a wave of insider selling in the months ahead. Yes, it does. Most of it has actually already happened. That's the problem. These stories stick around for a while, freak everybody out. Everyone goes, oh my God, what's going on? I'm panicking. What do I do? This is all an absolute pain in the ass. And it drives volatility. And that is how money makes money. We want you to be buying, selling, shorting. We want it. Everybody wants you to be doing something. Nobody wants you to be sitting there doing nothing. Remember, the market makes numbers when you participate. And one way or another, the market always wins. It doesn't win by you walking away and doing nothing. The largest IPO in history is also shaping up to be the largest exit liquidity operation in history, Noble wrote on Saturday. However, it's all out of time. It's all out of sync. It's mainly already happened. We've already had the devaluation. We've already had a lot of sellers. Are there more to come? Yes, there are. But as they sell, it's being bought up. Can it go to $100? It can do. But then we are ultimately at 100 going to 300, 400 over the next few years. So does it really matter? What this is all intended to do is create chaos. Not necessarily to get you to buy, not necessarily to get you to sell, but create chaos, create volatility. You are not important. While you're running around buying and selling and shorting and scalping and losing your money, the real money is taking control of the asset. And that's exactly what I am doing, taking control of the asset. Noble, who helped launch Fidelity's overseas fund, argued that SpaceX's valuation remains disconnected from fundamentals. It is. I totally agree. $60, $70 is where it's really worth. He noted the company was valued more than 90x revenue at its 135 IPO price and traded briefly near 140 revenue after its debut. He also contended the stock's early rally was driven less by fundamentals than by what he called manufactured squeeze. It wasn't really a short squeeze. I wouldn't say it's a squeeze at all. It was simply euphoria. It was simple excitement. It was simply retail investors buying. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There was no short squeeze. It was just buy. So there you go. He also, I've read that, Noble said fewer than 5% of SpaceX's shares were available to trade following the IPO, while the company's rapid inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 and Russell indexes forced passive funds and ETFs to buy billions of dollars worth of stock at a time when the public float was at its tightest. And remember, it remains on the NASDAQ. It remains in these indexes, so it's going to continue being bought as well. Remember that. Even though you can say it's overvalued, it's overbought, maybe it is. Spoiler alert, it is. But at the end of the day, though, you're going to keep buying it. So, simple. It's really quite simple for me. Whenever it dips significantly and I can buy it lower than before, I double each time. I'm taking control of my portfolio. The supply was minuscule, and the buying was mandatory, Noble wrote. That's a manufactured squeeze. I don't really see it that way, but I get his point. Noble argued the dynamic is now set to reverse. He pointed to the company's published lockup schedule, which called for staggered insider shares unlocks being after the second quarter earnings report and continued through the end of the year. Now, we've reported on this. We've given you all the exact dates. It was in our space book, which we gave to you for 99 cents, by the way, in our newsletter. If you've not got our newsletter, there is the link. There is a link to Discord in the chat. So we told you all about that stuff. However, what if everyone doesn't sell? We keep saying we're going to have lockups and everybody's free to sell. But what if they don't? It went to 229, pulled back to 143. We've got price targets at 3, 4, and 5, and even 8. What if they don't sell? And no one sells. We're back at $200 again. And then we start to grow into the price. What if we don't sell? I think it's time to start buying a little bit like I am and doubling each time it drops significantly. I don't think it's really a good idea to be out of it altogether and say it's not going anywhere. You know, it's going to be forced to go up by its inclusion in the indexes, and it is without doubt the number one space AI data center business now in the world. So, do you really want to be out of it completely? Well, I'm not. Anyway, that's up to you. So, we do have all of these exits, but are they all going to play out? According to Noble, those releases could dramatically expand the tradable float as employees and early investors gain the ability to sell shares. He argued the published unlock schedule rather than company fundamentals will be the primary catalyst for the stock over the coming months, not coming years. And that is important. In his own declaration, he's talking about months, not years. So, next few months, we might have some dips. They'll get bought up, in my belief. I'll be buying them up. And then what happens then? Then there's only one way, literally up. Noble said Starlink is the company only constantly profitable. That is very true. It is, and arguably it does not justify SpaceX's current market cap. It doesn't. But the way that Starlink is expanding, it could do. And then, of course, it leads into data centers and AI and all that other stuff. So I know it's expensive. However, is it right to sit out of the market altogether? I don't think it is. Anyway, there you go. That's what I'm doing with my money. So there's my Starlink, SpaceX, AI data center update for you this morning. I'm just going to end this as its own video. I'd like to put this out as its own video for those that missed it. So I'm going to share that right now. Everybody else, stay right where you are. We've got a big day lined up for you. You won't want to miss it. We've got a fantastic day. So there you go. There's a bit of SpaceX for you. Are you buying? Are you holding? Are you doubling down with me? Are you all in fear? Do you think the market is manipulated just to get you to buy and sell? Do you think it even cares you exist? Leave all your thoughts and comments below. I reply to every one of my members personally. No AI, no PA. It's me responding to all of my members personally. I do it all the time. All right, that's it from me. Stay right where you are. And if you made it to the end of this video, you got a little bit of a treat. I'm the World Piano Man, and you're about to see me wearing the jacket so Elton John wore in Candle in the Wind. What am I talking about? Well, right at the end of our live stream this morning, we have a world premiere. Never seen before. It's already had 340,000 views in a test stream. That's how big this is. This is the event. Can you feel the love tonight? Sir Elton John. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. My biggest ever video of all time. It goes live at the end of today. So there'll be a world premiere, never seen before. I hope you'll join me for that. So if you made it to the end of the video, I'll give you the link for it. Above my head, down below in the description, you'll find our link to Discord. You'll also find the link to our playlist, SpaceX, and over here I shall put Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Every day, or not every day, we like to have a song of the day, a little bit of a break from the stock market, and then that actual 3-minute music video brings you back to the next live event. So it's a little intermission which automatically comes at the end of the live show and takes you to the next one. Just like a little cup of tea music, if you like, or beer, whichever you prefer. Over here and down here, the video and something else down there. Stay right where you are if you're watching live. I'm going to wrap this up for everybody watching live. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, we're back in the house with 15 minutes to go before the bell goes. We're going to do some live Q&A. We're going to do our best to answer everyone's questions as well. So, talking about that premiere, I'd love you to be part of it. As you can see, no, you can't see it on there, can you? Just realised that. My head's gone. Anyway. There you go. There is our live world premiere. Never seen before. The test video had 343,000 views. If you go on the channel and type in Martyn Lucas, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, you'll find it. And yeah, 343,000 views, the test pilot for this. So anyway, there it is. If you'd like to go and join for the premiere, I've just dropped the link in the chat for you. Click the like button, reminder, and it'll be live in 75 minutes, right at the end of today's show. And then it'll take you, it's the song of the day today, and it'll take you to our next live event and bring you right back for the next big thing. All right, so let's do some Q&A, if we may. Let's have a quick look. Now, we're going to do Q&A. Let me give you a couple of links you might need. The software I use to analyze stocks is Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. I know the owner of Alpha Spread. You can get a discount so good it makes the membership for free. If you want to better read the balance sheets, all that great stuff. I'm not sponsored by anybody. This is just what the software that I use, and I'm sharing it with you so you can access. We're green again. We're beating the market again today. No surprise there, really. There's Alpha Spread and Seeking Alpha. Now, Seeking Alpha, as you know, is worth thousands of dollars. And you can get that with a free trial and a good discount. You can't get that without a link from somebody, and I've got one here. Right, if you want to follow me on X and Instagram for much more information, my Instagram is where we are doing all our personal stuff. Tea on Thursday, Whiskey Wednesdays, we're covering the football. We do talk about stocks a little bit as well. We shout and scream. England on Wednesday, of course, you won't want to miss it. It's 99 cents to be a member. Just enough to keep all the bots out. No price increase ever, no inflation ever, and there you go. There's X and Instagram in the chat for you. If you want the newsletter and Discord, I've given that to you. If you want to become a member, there you go. Who would like some free shares? Again, not sponsored by anybody. This is just what I use. Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. I've dropped it in the chat. If you are in Robinhood USA or if you're in the Robinhood UK, you can get free shares. Simple as that. And I share with you what I get as well. I tell you on the screen what I've got from your referral. So we both get some free shares. All right? I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just telling you what I use and so on and so forth. Right. Let's see if we've got any live. Wow, we are really quiet in the chat. What is going on? Right, we need a bit of action. We've got 98 likes. There's 300 watching. Can we spend 10 seconds, please? Tap the like button. And let's see if we can get over 100. That way we get recommended on YouTube. Tap the like button and consider subscribing. 15 minutes to go before the bell goes. And consider subscribing. Shall we see if we've gained any subscribers this morning? Let's have a quick look. You see it as I see it. So let's have a quick look down here. And click on the next tab. Is it going to be up or down? Oh, it's always a bit of a gamble. Here we go. And it is 916-919. Oh, I tell you what, I can't wait to get to 116,000. It's been really slow through 115,000. I want to see 116. I'm really, really excited. We're still on the path for 1 million by the end of next year. I know you look at it and think, really? But yeah, we are. We increase our pace all the time. And just sometimes you don't notice it because I mention it like every 5 seconds. But anyway, let's see if we can get to 116,000 today. We're still on target. We want to be the first 1 billion channel. Someone unsubscribed. There you go. It's real. And we want to get there in 13 years. By working 12 hours a day for 13 years, I would like to get to 1 billion, and we believe it is completely possible. So there you go. All right. In a few seconds, that'll be up again. I guarantee in the next 5 minutes, that 17 will go back to 20. The 3 people that unsubscribed will be right back. They'll get replaced by real subscribers, not the trolls who just subscribe to unsubscribe. We don't care about those people. They have no value to us whatsoever. Right, so let's get straight into our Q&A. So Diesel Raider says, hi, good morning from Maurice. How you doing? 12 minutes ago before the market, the bell goes. Good morning, everyone. William Myers. Good morning, everyone from Norway. Hello, Norway. Commiserations to Norway. Congratulations to the UK. England. We can't all win. But a lot of people were very unhappy with Holland by literally two-handed pushing a player over like he was playing American football. I'm not quite sure why he did that. It seemed a bit silly to me that he pushed somebody over. Don't know why he did that. Anyway, lost a lot of fans doing that. Good morning all. Zach Zeit, hello, how you doing? DJ Hayes, good morning. Stephen Undowski, our oil baron, is in the house. Hello from Norway again. SpaceX pump before the dump. I wouldn't say it's pumping, would you? I'd say it's already dumped quite a bit, to be honest. Then why are we buying now? I think I've explained it all. Timothy Bryce, VP. Sujan, good morning to you. Matt Miller, what about Virgin Galactic? Let's talk about it in a minute then. Amano, good morning all. Good morning, Martyn. That's Corpus Vichy. Good morning to you. Petra Menorca, good afternoon, everyone. Liz, how you doing? Tony Young. Tony, I got an email from someone from the shop, something young, and I emailed back and said, you don't, because I got an email from someone, I think it was Carl Young, saying, I've not received my t-shirt, because only one person now hasn't received an item. Everybody's got their items now. There's one outstanding, and it's Tony Young. And I got an email from a Carl Young saying, I've not received anything. And I replied back going, we don't have a Carl Young. I never got a response back. So was that you, Tony? Was you emailing me saying, where's my shirt or whatever it was? Anyway, Liz is here. Did you buy SpaceX? Yes, I did. Nearly 60 grand now. Liz, Kimberly, morning, Martin, and everyone. Loading. Stay hydrated. Yes, indeed. Very important. Screenshot that. What was that? What did I do? That was screenshotable. Nick Jones, Betamax Memories. Don't be foolish with your investing. Forget SpaceX and look at XRP. Oh, well, that's absolutely ridiculous. Don't look at a business that actually generates income. Look at XRP. We are in XRP, but to say don't buy a business because XRP is a business when XRP is not a business, it's a speculative asset, is a bit silly. That's the sort of stuff we don't want in Discord. That's the sort of stuff we don't have in Discord because we only have real investors, not people who are just pumping because they're selfish and want everyone to buy what they're buying. That is utter nonsense. We do have XRP. I have crypto. Look at my crypto position. You can see I've got plenty of crypto, $28,000, and I've got loads of XRP. But to sit here and say, don't buy a business, buy an XRP like it's a business, is the very definition of selfishness and greed that we don't have in our channel at all. So, yeah, nonsense. Every company is AI and crypto now. Good morning, Martin. Starlight, good morning to you. Why SpaceX? I think I explained it. Richard, Wolf of Wall Street. That's right. Name the movie. Wolf of Wall Street. He ate a raw goldfish. This is what you do. On New Issue Day, this is what you do. You wash out you clean your fish tank. Own 3,000 space shares. Congratulations, Richard. Very nice. Will, afternoon all from the UK. Just bought 3222 shares of SPCE. Fantastic. We'll come on to Virgin Galactic at the moment. I'm all in with that, as you know. Wow, what predictions to get, people. Liz, good morning. I mean the predictions of the banks. Indeed, we knew where you were going with that, Liz. I like Kathy's glasses. Do you? I like Mrs. Wood. Do you? Good for you. Hi, Stephen is saying hello to everyone. I love that message. Any update on SPCE? Absolutely, we'll be there with you in a couple of seconds. Run out of room texting, says Stephen. Hey, Stevie ZBCN. Zebek, how are you doing this morning? Let's rock, Slim Cobalt. Good morning, Stevie. Lovely to have you here as a member. Tell us all about it. I think it's by design to trigger emotions. Mike Taggart, you're damn right, mate. Is there any information on this standard nuclear IPO? On this standard, I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry. Terry Rose is here. Hello. Les Tarara action. Don't understand a word of that. Anyway, hello from Mexico. Joel Depot. Good morning to you. I'm here, but I'm driving. Slim Will. Is crypto going to pump today, you think? No bloody idea. But when it does, I'll be in making money, no doubt about that. Hey, Martin, what's going on with SPCE? We'll cover it in a minute. Liz, why should Christo go up? I have no idea what it even is. Have you looked into standard nuclear new IPO? I haven't, I'm afraid. I'm focusing on my members at the moment. What's the timeline, in your opinion, before we see some movements with Virgin Galactic? Or any time now? We've got the earnings literally a couple of weeks away. So I'm all in. I'm ready. I'm always here. I'm always making money. I'm always beating the market. I think Spain could knock out France, said Tony Sawyer. Hello from Permaball. How long we got? 5 minutes to go. Nossman is here this morning. What about SPCE? You know I'm going to cover it. Have patience. Shane, good morning, everyone. France against Argentina. Joel Depot, not me. Not you, Tony Young. I didn't think it would be you messaging me, quite frankly, because at the end of the day, we talk all the time, right? You just speak to me in Discord. But anyway, I received my cups and shirt. Stephen Lewandowski, where's our pictures? Where's our pictures in Discord? In the what do you call it? Merch pictures here channel. Got my mate in building new media wall, trying to get him into trading. Can you give him an eye up, Piggy? Cheers, Martin. Got my mate in building new media wall. That sentence doesn't make sense. Trying to get him into trading. Can you give him an A up, Piggy? Cheers, Martin, lad. Hello, friend of Big O. A up, he said. How you doing? You'll know what I mean. Anyway, there you go. Nice to have you here, mate. Lovely. Good old Yorkshire boys. Best bread in the world. Good morning, Martin. Your mic sounds like it did 2 or 3 years ago. Does it? My microphone sounds like it did 2 or 3. I bloody hope not. This whole video is ruined if it does. Time now. We've got the earnings literally a couple of weeks away. Oh my God, the audio is awful. What the hell is going on with the audio? The whole show has been ruined. I can't use any of this footage. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. What the heck has gone on? Why has no one told me until now? I didn't think it would be you messaging me. What the hell? I apologise for this. I had no idea the audio was like that. How long have I got? Oh, this is really annoying. Absolutely infuriating this is. How long have I got? Oh, for God's sake. This is bloody annoying. Ah, oh, damn it. How long have I got? 3 minutes. Oh, this is annoying. I've got... Why did no one tell me that? What on earth?
I can't believe this.
No, audio is not fine.
@SirJoey_806_ has become a member. Sounds great here.
This, I had no idea the audio was like... No, it's rubbish. The audio is terrible. Doing it quietly behind closed doors. You can join us. The link's at the... No, audio... Oh, damn it. Okay. I have no idea. Something's not right. Something's not right at all. And I can't even work out what it is. That's absolutely infuriating me. Okay. And now, stuff happens. And when it does, it drives me mad. Okay, so after the bell, I'll have to reset the show and come back because I had no idea it was sounding like that. Right, morning everybody. Studio having an IPO. Let me get to the bottom of the chat. No sound effects. Good on my half. It sounds totally fine. No, it's rubbish. No, it's not. Not even close to being good. Right, okay. Let's have a look. We're going to ring the bell. All that video I made, I can't use any of it. I've no idea why it did that. Right, okay, let's ring the bell and then I'll wrap this up and I'll come back. What I'll do is I will send you the premiere earlier and I'll bring you straight back with a new stream. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. No, audio is fine, all good here. No, it's not got that deep resonance. It's thin and tinny. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's rock and roll.
Here is my
The bell has gone, and we don't like that. Let's go for all our positions. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we're down at the moment. We're going down 0.1. The S&P is down 0.29. So we're beating the market again. We're beating the market, as I said, again. Let's scroll that down. Yep. You see we're down 0.31. We're down 0.03. So we're beating the market again today. Again. As expected. Virgin Galactic is now 257. We're getting ready for the earnings, all right? Expect huge amounts of volatility as we control the stock. 257. SpaceX is 143. The overall portfolio hasn't even moved. We are very, very well positioned at the moment. Look at it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okie dokie. Just thought of something. Does that make a difference? No, I just had an idea of something. Does that make a difference? No. Right, okay. SpaceX is down today, 1.34. Palantir is up, 1.91. Gold is down today, 1.14. Amazon is up today, 0.28. We've got Apple up 1.34. Enphase Energy down 2.82. We've got Coca-Cola is up 0.45. Not chasing it now. That seems sound has been good all morning here in the US. SPC open, yeah. Sounds awful to me. J&J is up 0.37. Chevron oil going up. Of course, oil's going up. We've got a big story this morning all about oil. Tesla going down 1.79. McDonald's on the way down 0.27. Google is down 0.51. Microsoft is up 1.16. Meta is down today 0.97. Nvidia is down 0.56. Walmart is up 0.9. Tilray Brands has no value at all, is up at 1.24. Robinhood up 0.57. We come on to our EV tolls. Vertical Aerospace flat and Archer Aviation down 0.74. Taiwan Semiconductors, our semis up 0.07. On to crypto, these are the positions that I hold. Bitcoin is hardly down at all. XRP is hardly down at all. Ethereum is hardly down at all. And Solana is hardly down at all. There's our position. So what we're seeing move the most is the assets that we are in the most, which is why we're in them. We've got Virgin Galactic now down 253. Selling off this morning, 252. Shall we start doubling up again? We're down this morning big. Now the portfolio is dropping hard because we're in Virgin Galactic. We can start to double our positions again. We've taken control of this stock now, down 1.45. We're down 1.49 on Virgin Galactic. Should we be buying more at this level? Well, I'll look at it and I'll share it with you on Discord this morning. SpaceX down 1.82 at 142. Not going to be buying now until it goes under 140, getting close to the IPO price. I will double again. Palantir up. So there we go. There's our positions. We've got a bit of movement in the market. Let's have a little closer look. So we're hardly down at all. Are we beating the market? We are actually beating the market again. I'm down 0.35. The S&P is down 0.36 at the moment. So we're slightly ahead of the market. Our crypto is relatively good. We're not buying any more Bitcoin until it goes down to a significant low. All my Discordians and Electrum members know what that is. XRP the same. We're not buying that until it goes to a specific low. Again, all our members know exactly what that is. Solana and Ethereum looking all okay. Down hardly at all on any of that. We're not holding short-term treasuries at the moment. We're holding cash because we're trading very aggressively. The S&P 500 is down today. Coca-Cola is up slightly, but I wouldn't be buying that. So our biggest position today is SpaceX, and we are very much in space right now, aren't we? SPCE and SPCX, that's our biggest positions. That's where we are all sitting. Nearly everything we have is in those assets. Anyway, Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that still locks up if we do that. We got issues this morning, but then anyway, not going to worry. So this is where we stand this morning. A little bit of drama. We've got SpaceX down 0.33, not worth buying anymore yet. SPCE, Virgin Galactic, well, we've got a week or so ago to go into our earnings, and 3 weeks ago for our earnings. We will be covering it, and that's when all the movement will come. That's why right now I'm accumulating into it. Right, let me look at the upcoming earnings today. We got some earnings today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, the banks report. This is why we're getting some volatility today. The banks report tomorrow. Now, remember, if you are a member, you can actually book an earnings call with me for $10. We've got Charlotte May Weddings in the house. Charlotte May Weddings is in the house. We love to see Charlotte May Weddings. Here they are. This is one of our members. This is Dan, one of our members. We don't do sponsors, but we do members who want to promote their businesses. Very, very different. So what we'd like to ask you to do, you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to do anything at all, but click on their website. Now, why is that important? If you click on Charlotte May's website right now, just come in and out. Take 5 seconds. They are a member. They support our channel. They help us out. If you click on their website right now, it makes them rank up. Simple as that. It makes them rank up because all over the world, people are clicking on their website. All right, if you want to get married, of course, go ahead and book a wedding. But the point is, by simply clicking on their website, you are helping them rank up as the #1 wedding venue organizer. So really great. If you do that, you're helping one of our members. Simply tap on that website I've dropped in the chat, and you are helping one of our members who help us. So there we go. Charlotte May Weddings in the house. That's Dan today. Lovely to see you, mate. All right, okay, so let's come back to our portfolio and see where we are. So we are losing money in Virgin Galactic, 253. Now then, we are looking for another opportunity to buy some more, to double again. Again, I think it will be shared this morning on Discord because I don't want to share it publicly here, what number we're going to buy and how much we're going to buy. Now, we've had an audio issue this morning reported by you guys. So I'm going to 53. Now then, we are looking for another opportunity. Yeah, that sounds absolutely pants. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset the stream, and I'm going to come back with our big stories of the day and Virgin Galactic stories of the day. There's a lot more to share with you this morning. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reset the show, and I want to thank those of you that alerted me to this, but I do have to reset the studio, I'm afraid. I know some of you going, it sounds fine. It's not up to our standard. It's not the way it should be. I don't quite know what has occurred. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try one thing. This might work. This might not. So I'm going to, very risky thing to do, reset my external audio card while I'm actually live. That's something you should never do, but I'm going to do anyway to see what happens, right? You won't hear me? Okay. So, let's see what happens now. But I'm going to do anyway to see what happens, right? Okay, let's see what happens when I come back. There's no audio at first, but there is now. You won't hear me? Okay, no. So, that didn't fix it. Let's see what happens now. That didn't fix it. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a Virgin Galactic event and the big stories of the day. I've got some big stories for you, but I'm going to reset everything. And I apologize for the drama. I have no idea why this happened. So I'm going to try a couple more settings, and if this doesn't work, then we'll knock it on the head. and the processor. All right. Okay. Let's have a quick listen. Did that make a difference? Oh, Virgin Galactic's giving. Okay. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. That sound any better? Let's have a quick listen. Did that make a difference? No, that's rubbish. Okay, we're not there. We're not even close. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to go over to our world premiere. The world premiere will bring you back. I will then give you the link so we can pick up where we left off. We're doing a Virgin Galactic special because we are actually selling big time this morning, and this is going to give me an opportunity to double down. So what we're going to do is we have, what's the time now? 8:41. So here we go. We're going to bring this forward. And this is a world premiere you've never seen before. Basically what we're going to do is we all go to this. If you watch to the end, it'll automatically take you back to us, and then we can send you the link and we can start again with our Virgin Galactic special, because this is a very interesting day for us today to double down our position. So let me just reset this. What you're about to see is a world premiere, my biggest test video of all time, 340,000 views it had on its test pilot. So the premiere was supposed to be at 9:30. We're making it 8:45 now, so we're bringing it forward. Right, there it is, 8:45 in 2 minutes. All right, and it will take you directly back to us. Okay, we're all set. So in 2 minutes. So here we go. Let's bring it up on the screen. And I'm going to reset my computer, and I apologize for this. I know you're all going, it's fine, but it's not. It's not fine. The audio is fine. It's not. It's not fine. It's very mediocre. So it's not fine. You might have just a phone and you can't tell the difference, but it really isn't fine. Okay. Right. Let me give you the event. This is a world premiere you've never seen before. Let me put that there. Oops. Is that good? Right, there we go. Let me pin that to the top. Replace the pin. Pin the message. Okay. So what we're going to do is, if you wouldn't mind, if you're interested, is this is a 3-minute video. It will bring you right back to us and we're going to be set with a new show. We're going to look at Virgin Galactic this morning and crypto. Got a lot of crypto news this morning. A lot of oil news. This is the event. You're going to see me in Sir Elton John's jacket I got when I won the World Piano Man. This is our biggest ever test pilot of all time. 343,000 views on a test. This is a brand new video you've never seen before in live concert. And it's a 3-minute video. It will automatically play from here, and then it will bring you right back to the extra, which we can then start again and when I've reset the system. So when you get back there, just sit there for a few minutes and I'll give you the link. All right, this is about to count down any second now. If you watch it all the way through to the end, it will take you right at the end automatically to the extra, and you can come straight back. If you'd like to leave your thoughts and comments in the first scene world premiere, after this it's not the world premiere anymore. You won't be able to comment in the live chat again. This is the one time only you can comment in the live chat, as a world premiere. So here it goes. It's about to start, and then we'll come back. When we come back, we're going to come back with Virgin Galactic, which is giving us a nice little discount today. Crypto is also coming down. So here comes the countdown. So I'm going to end this. You need to be in the chat. Leave me your thoughts. I will give you the link. It'll take you back to the extra, and then we'll bring you straight back with a new set, a new show set. All right? That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed for being here this morning. I hope you enjoyed the premiere. Never seen before footage, and something very, very special, and I hope you'll all enjoy it. That's it from me. It's starting now. It'll take you there automatically. The link's in the chat. Let's come back in a few minutes. It's only a 3 minutes video, and then we'll come back for the main event. Let me know what you think of the special images. Never seen before, a new technique that I've employed, and I want to see what you think of it. That's it from me. Thank you much indeed. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Here